Okay guys, so today I have 6 cool wholesale products, electronics products, that you can sell on Amazon and eBay, and all these products can be picked up very cheaply on either Alibaba or AliExpress. A couple days ago, or last week maybe it was, I did a really popular video titled How I Do $250,000 a Month Selling Alibaba and AliExpress products on eBay and Amazon. I gave you guys like 5 really hot selling products, and in that video I would show you what the product was called, how much is sold per week on eBay or Amazon, the sell-through rate, what the supplier sells it for per piece, a link to the supplier, what Amazon sells it for, and a link to Amazon. In this video today I'm doing it a little bit differently. So I'm going to show you guys the products from the wholesaler and the cost per piece. I'm going to show you a link so that you can actually see the product details, all that type of stuff. A picture showing you what the actual product is. I hadn't gotten as far as to look these products up on Amazon or eBay yet, but I almost did that on purpose, and the reason being, last time some of the products I gave you guys you could pick up for like 60 cents and sell them for like 12 bucks. That is insane margins, and I still had some people like, well, you're not taking into account eBay and Amazon. Well, it's assumed if you're selling on a third-party platform like that, there's going to be fees, but if you're selling a 60-cent item for $12, even after the 15% fee in shipping, you're still making like 12 times your money back, so it's really not anything to snivel at. With electronics products, you're really having to add value to the product, and the reason being, like, let's say something like these LED light-up lights. I mean, you can get them from AliExpress for $125 all day long. Why is somebody going to pay, $10 for a set from you? Well, this is $125 a piece. So as a sales strategy, what if you got one green, one blue, one red, one yellow, bundle them, and instead of just selling, one cable, which is something some of the Chinese sellers are probably going to be doing for like $1 with free shipping, why not bundle them? Five strands of LED glowing rainbow chargers, blah, come up with some clever wording in your listing, really sell it to people, why it's cool, why it look cool in a dorm room or whatever else. With these electronics products, you can get them really cheaply, or you can get them really expensive. I mean, let's just like this GoPro head mount. I mean, there's probably Chinese sellers selling these things for $3-4 bucks on eBay and Amazon, but there's also sellers selling these things for $50. Now, why is one guy able to sell it for $50 and someone else is only selling it for $2? It's all about adding some perceived value, putting together a good listing. If you want to private label something, private label it. But these products are all about adding value. I'm going to get into these in a little bit more depth in a minute. But like, look at this, a professional microphone. Anyone who has a YouTube channel or does video logs or vlogs or whatever, video blogs, whatever you want to call them, could definitely use this. I mean, just for example, in my last video, I had a lot of people talking about a lot of static in the background, and that's because I'm doing a screenshot video and I'm just using my crappy Dell computer's internal microphone. Now, somebody like me could really use this thing. I would probably pay $100 for a microphone like this if I didn't know that I could go grab it for 29 bucks. So if you put together a good listing and add some value and why every blogger needs to have this, if you have your own vlog or something like that, it would be a great place to promote this. But this $29 product you could probably sell for $59, maybe even 100 bucks. Like I said, this previous video has been pretty popular. A lot of you guys were asking about more products. A lot of people asked about electronic stuff. So here we are with another one. I'm also going to publish an accompanying blog post with all this information as well as the links. I'll also put the information in the description box below this video. But I'll kind of read you really quickly before we get started into these products. The items below are some great wholesale electronics products to possibly sell on eBay, Amazon, or your own e-commerce site, whether it be WordPress, Shopify, BigCommerce, Squarespace, or another. Like I said, keep in mind that AliExpress is typically going to be more expensive than Alibaba, but the reason that I recommend AliExpress to a lot of people who are new to wholesaling and private labeling and things like that, Alibaba isn't too overwhelming. However, a lot of times you'll have to figure out a freight forwarder to get your item from a port to your home city. Sometimes you have to pay the customs duties. You have to wrestle with whether you want to have it shipped by sea or by air. So Alibaba is a little bit more complicated than AliExpress. AliExpress you can pay by credit card, so not only is it easy, but you kind of have that buyer protection of being able to do a chargeback if you have any issues. Things are typically mailed by air straight to your door. So I kind of recommended that new wholesalers or new sellers should start with AliExpress before moving on to Alibaba. AliExpress is a little bit more expensive, but like I said, it's really going to streamline the process, help you learn what you're doing, and probably help you avoid some mistakes. So the first product I have here is LED light-up chargers. So this would be like you know, like an LED charger for your, uh, you know, phone, computer, whatever else. They come in a variety of colors. You can pick them up for $1.25 a piece. Like I said, I haven't even really checked to see what people on Amazon are selling them for. You know, let's take a look here, actually. That was LED charger light up. See if we can find anything doing that search. Okay, so here's someone selling 4 pieces for $16.90. So you could pick 4 of these up for, what would that be? You pick 4 of these up for $5, and you could turn around and sell them for $16.90. Granted, this is Prime, so you know you're gonna have to send it into Prime, and Prime does charge a little bit more fees for selling because they're packing and shipping your orders for you. But you know, look, a four piece, just like I suggested, bundle them as a 4-piece set or give them 4 colors, and you can charge more money. Here's somebody doing exactly that. It looks like here's somebody selling just a single one for $10.97. Here's someone selling, I think it's 10 pieces for $11. So that one's pretty cheap. But you know, this is all about you adding value to the listing, and you know, it's basically going to be up to you whether you can sell this $1 product for $2 or $10. So LED light up chargers is one of the categories. You know, I probably should have pulled some eBay stats on these just to tell you guys how much they sell. But all these products I can pretty much guarantee are going to sell well. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video and actually show you the eBay numbers. But the next product is a GoPro head strap. This is $3. You know, it allows you to put your GoPro camera on your head. If you're doing some kind of action sport and want to, you know, if you're riding mountain bikes or something and want to capture it on your GoPro. You know, these GoPro accessories can go for pretty expensive. Let's see here. GoPro head strap. You know, here's someone selling one for $17.95. He calls his the Float Pro. But you know, this here is the exact same product that we're looking at right here, but instead of $3, this guy's selling it for $17.95. And like I said, this $3 price is from AliExpress. You could probably get it for about half that on Alibaba, but even from AliExpress, it's not a bad deal. But then on the flip side, look, this guy's only selling his for $5.91. So what's the difference? Like if we look at these two listings, this one's become a #1. Actually, they're both #1 bestsellers. This guy essentially has a brand to his, which is why he's able to charge $17.95 instead of $5.91. You know, create a brand with yours, show some value, show some added perceived value, and you're making a little bit more money. The next product I have for you is replacement rubber bands for Fitbits. This is $9.80, but it's not per piece. You get 5 pieces for that price. So let's see if we do 980, 9.8 divided by 5. So this is coming to $1.96 per piece. And you get all the colors. If you want, you can bundle them and give the customer a bunch of colors. But let's see. Let's look here. Replacement rubber band Fitbit. And here's somebody selling, okay, they're giving you 10 pieces for $14. So a lot of times with like really cheap items or replacement items like this. Okay, here's 3 pieces for $9.49. I forget what we said you're paying. You're paying like $1 or something. So 2, 4, 6. There's not a whole lot of room for margin here selling these on Amazon, as you know, there's a lot of people who get them really cheap. But okay, here people are selling 1 band for $7. I think you can bundle them for $18. So there's definitely a little bit of money to be made here. There's kind of a rule that you want to be able to make at least 3 times your money back on any product you sell. And it looks like, you know, this isn't the best margins out there, but it looks like you can at least make 3 times your money. Not too difficult. So replacement rubber bands for Fitbits. Fitbits are really popular. That should, you know, people are constantly breaking them, so that should be an easy item to sell. This item I found in the electronics category, although technically it's not really an electronic, but this would be great for parents who have kids riding in the back seat of their car. Looks like it's a kind of backseat storage thing. You can hold pens. I think you could probably slide an iPad in there. You know, maybe some extra batteries for your kids' devices, cell phone charger, water bottle, papers. You know, so it's not exactly an electronics product, but it could hold electronics, and I did find it in that category. I thought this was a pretty good deal at $2.76. Let's take a look on Amazon. Backseat organizer car. Okay, here's something similar, not exactly the same, but something. See, this actually has a clear window, so you can like throw an iPad in there, and your kids can watch an iPad in the back seat. So this is a little bit better, but I mean, $27.95 for a backseat organizer. Here's one for $19.99. This one looks pretty basic. I think the one that we found actually looks nicer than this, and this is selling for $16.97. Um, this one looks like it has a cooler. Oh, that one's cheap. That one looks like it has a cooler, and it's only $8.99. Um, this might be the exact same product we have selling for $13.50, but as you can see, really pretty good margins here. Backseat organizer, marketed to moms, marketed to business people who are constantly working out of their car and want to keep their stuff organized. So that's kind of a cool product there. The next one below, I really like this. I actually may buy one of these for myself. It's a professional microphone. I kind of added this part, great for vloggers, $29. A lot of YouTubers who do blogs, podcasts, things like that, even on a small scale, generally have their own microphone. And most people probably buy like a $2 microphone. Anything's better quality than your internal computer mic. You can probably tell the poor sound quality I have here. Like I said, I'm using like a 5-year-old Dell computer with the internal microphone, so it's not going to be great sound. But if I like, just for example, my YouTube channel here, when I make these videos, I could say, hey guys, I don't know if you're noticing the improved sound quality, but I just picked up a professional microphone, blah blah blah. You can get one too. Direct them to my website where I sell this microphone. But this is cool for a couple reasons. First off, it's going to give you better quality sound, but also, I think a lot of people like kind of throwing together their own little home studio or recording studio or whatever, and having a professional mic just makes it kind of a little bit neater. So I think you could probably sell this thing for 3 times your money. Might be hard. So that'd be what, about $90, 30, 60, 90. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it'd be like 120. See, that might be a little bit high, but I have no doubt you get like $60 out of this thing, pretty easy. I think you might even be able to sell it for $99. Actually, let's take a look here on Amazon. And I haven't looked on eBay at all, but sometimes eBay prices are a little bit higher, sometimes they're a little bit lower. Professional microphone. Okay, see, we don't really have anything. Here's a mic selling for $11.99. This is just a basic mic. We're going to try to find something a little bit more like radio style. This is sort of a similar style for $42. Let's see what else we can find though. I'm hoping we can find our exact model. See here, $107, and very similar style mic in terms of quality. I mean, I haven't looked at the specs, but let's take a look around for another minute here. See, this is pretty easy. Basically, I think this guy has the same microphone that we have, except he also has like an isolation box, which is basically just a piece of foam. This probably cost another $2 or $3, and this is why I'm a big fan of bundling. So we have one item that costs $29, and we might be able to sell for $60 on Amazon, right? Well, if we buy another piece for another probably $2, if that, which is basically just a foam sound blocker, now we can bundle these 2 items together and say you get a professional microphone with a professional studio quality sound blocker, and it's $99. So essentially a product that we would have sold for $60, by adding $2 more in supplies to it and bundling it with this item, we're able to essentially, make an additional $30 off the product. So not bad at all there. So I think that's a really cool product. It's obviously for a small niche, people who make vlogs or podcasts, but those people really need stuff. Lastly, inner ear Bluetooth wireless headphones, $7.98. I don't have a great picture here, but basically this is almost like a hearing aid when it goes in your ear. You can't even really see that you're wearing a Bluetooth. For like kids in school who aren't supposed to be listening to music or playing on their phones, using something like this would be kind of neat. Or some people don't like a big Bluetooth thing hanging off the ear. Whatever the reason, there's definitely a market for this thing. Let's look on, and things like this, I bet you we could find something like this for about the same price that we're paying on Amazon. We'll take a look in a second here. But if you market this the right way, you can get probably 2 or 3 times that. So let's take a quick look here on Amazon. We'll call it the inner ear Bluetooth. Here's something somewhat similar, $14.99, so that's basically double the price we were paying. Not everyone's going to want a bright green thing, because I think the whole point of this product is to be kind of inconspicuous with your Bluetooth. So not everyone's going to want like a neon green thing hanging out of their... Okay, here we go. Look, this is probably the exact same product we're selling. It's going for $24.99. We can pick it up on AliExpress here for $7.98. So that's 3 times your money right there. You may even be able to charge a couple more bucks if you go Prime. If you go Prime, you could probably get like 30 bucks out of it. Let's see if there's any more like that on here too. Looks like that's about it, but like we said, today we showed you what the inner ear, Bluetooth 1, microphone 2, seat organizer 3, Fitbits 4, GoPro 5, and light up 6. So today we showed you guys 6 wholesale electronics products that you can sell on eBay, Amazon, or your own website and make some good money. Some people may want to drop ship this stuff. I mean, technically you can do that, but keep in mind this stuff is coming from China. It's probably going to take about 2 weeks to arrive. Are your buyers going to be patient enough to wait for that? So I would recommend, I mean, these things are pretty cheap. Even if you only buy 5 or 10 pieces, you can buy 5 pieces of this for what, like $6. I would recommend just buying and holding the inventory and shipping it yourself, or sending it off to Amazon FBA. Although, I mean, for those of you guys who are dead set on drop shipping, there's no reason why you can't do that, except it's going to be a long shipping time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for other products you want to see, be it fitness products, pet products, children's products, clothes and accessories, sunglasses, anything else, leave a comment in the comment section below and request whatever you want a video on. And as soon as this video hits 1,000 views and 100 likes or 100 thumbs up, I'll go ahead and roll out another video. So please share this video with your friends, business partners, on Twitter, Facebook, Amazon, whatever else. And as soon as this video gets 1,000 views, 100 likes, I'm going to roll out another video, and whatever you guys request, I'll find you guys another 5 or 6 products in that niche. So thanks for watching, guys. If you hadn't watched my previous video, how I do $250,000 a month selling Alibaba and AliExpress products on eBay and Amazon, check that one out as well. I'll link to it in the description box below. And I'll also link to the actual blog post where you can read this in document form as opposed to just watching the video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we'll catch you in the next video.